So for this review, we're going to need something a little bit different here. And it's one of those. I'm sorry. I had to. Wow. I should have had this as the setup for all my movie reviews this month. But I'm an idiot. So, today we're talking about The Bat from 1926. Usually the oldest movie I've ever reviewed and probably the oldest movie I ever will review. So what can you really say about the movie? I don't know. Honestly, I just like the setup of this. Since it's a public domain movie, I can pretty much show the full movie just, right here. I'm going to read the back of the box for this one. Hope you guys don't mind, since you can watch the movie too. So, this is what the back of the box says. I mean, obviously this is a VHS tape, so I don't know when this was released. It actually doesn't say on here what year this was released. I would imagine probably the 80s. It's this, well, you can't see it. I'll take a picture after the review and show it up close. But it comes with a bunch of clips from the 60s Batman show, 30 minutes of Adam West Batman clips, so there's that. But also, obviously, it comes with the Bat, the movie. So, this movie's only 80 minutes long, too, obviously. Before movies were, 2.5 hours and all that, so. Before there was Batman, there was The Bat. Created in 1926, this recently discovered silent film is an incredible find. So obviously, this movie's been found for longer than that, but it's probably written in the 80s. The main character is the Bat, who wears a bat-shaped cape, a hood with bat ears, sends messages to the chief of police on a bat-shaped card, climbs on the side of buildings, stalks rooftops, and vaults walls. Sounds familiar? Even the fabled bat signal appears. It has been suggested, but not confirmed, that this film inspired Bob Kane to create Batman. Could the Bat really have been the original Batman? To make this discovery even more exciting, the film was filmed in the dark comic book style of the current Batman movies. This movie is a must-see. Ooh. So, like I said, I think this was probably written up in probably 80s or 90s. When the Tim Burton films were coming around. So, obviously, it's a silent movie, it's black and white, and it's about a killer who dresses up as a bat and kind of slowly picks people off one by one. Now, the first time I watched this movie, it must have been in high school, when I was really trying to broaden my horizon and really, I don't know, be more pretentious or something, but I have sat through this movie from beginning to end, but it's actually kind of creepy. I love black and white, movies or TV shows or whatever, because they get you in that special kind of mood. That's why I felt like I had to get the tube TV, had to get the VHS going, with the one light. It just fits the mood so much. Now on the back of the box it says that, it wasn't confirmed at the time whether or not it inspired Bob Kane, but I think it's been put on record now that it was rather this or there was a sequel that came out, and I think one of those two. Like I said, this movie's definitely just a fun, it's the definition of spooky good time. Obviously, none of the actors or the directors or anything are household names. Yeah, I don't know, it just has a style to it and a certain charm. The cinematography is also pretty cool too. So this is in the 20s when I feel like movies had a lot of dark shadows and they had to get more creative with how they filmed things, obviously. This was around the time of German Expressionism with, the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and movies like that. So it has a similar style to that. Obviously it's not German Expressionism since it's an American-made film, but it certainly does have that kind of spooky, darkly lit, style to it. Now, would I recommend anybody watch the movie? Probably not. I mean, unless you can tolerate a 90-minute silent film, to be honest, it's kind of a slog to get through. If you're really interested in Batman and the history of Batman and everything like that, you could probably check it out. Honestly, this movie's probably on YouTube, so you could literally look it up right now and just kind of skim through to the parts where, you see the bat signal and the postcard and stuff and the grappling hook, just to kind of see where it inspired Batman. But for those who don't mind sitting through, a silent movie, or if you want something to just kind of put on in the background, maybe on a Halloween party or something, I don't know. It could definitely work for something like that if you're looking for just a nice spooky atmosphere. Put it on in the background or something while you're, having people over or just feel like getting kind of spooked. But anyways, that's going to do it for this review, guys. Sorry it's a little bit shorter, but honestly, what can you really say about an old silent movie from the 20s other than Batman this, Batman that, Batman this? And I think that's going to pretty much do it for this review. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Ooh.